Hello and welcome to another update video on Link. Link remains in a broader range, but the trend is still up from the June low and the trend is still up from the April low. But you see this here looks visually like a broader range, could even be some kind of a triangle maybe, as shown in blue. So if we now see a sharp pullback, we can consider this blue scenario as a triangle. A wave overshooting B wave can happen in a triangle. C wave as a higher low. D wave as a lower high, and then the E wave as a higher low. Maybe then we break out. If that happens, that would actually be quite positive. I wouldn't rely on it. Triangles are pretty unreliable. Yeah, that's what they are, unreliable, so don't rely on it. But again, the trend is up, the local trend is up, and therefore we can track higher prices from here in this, in this yellow scenario. Yeah, that's the preferred interpretation at the moment, which should short-term, medium-term lead actually to a break above the March high 2024, so above the 23.14, 23.15 level. That's sort of what we are tracking as next potential, let's say, breakout point, or as next potential, target objective for the bulls. Get the break above that $23 level, basically, roughly. And then above that level, we have resistance around $31, and then the target is $47. Ideally, we want to see the price get there medium term, yeah? Now, looking at the smaller time frame then, let's change to the shorter time frame for a Link. On the shorter time frame, we can still see here that the price is holding our support. This is the move to the upside that we're tracking, just completely zoomed in to the 30-minute chart, so it's a completely different time frame. Ideally, to keep the uptrend alive, we want to see the market continue to grind higher, respect support levels, and form at least one more high next in this fifth wave. Then this might be the completion of a larger 5-wave move. But for now, the focus is on, can the bulls actually hold and defend this Fibonacci support zone? Yeah. And again, it's between $16.08 and $18.17. Now, you can see that the price is trying to form a low there. The price has reacted to the support zone already a few times, but so far really without any significant upside reversal attempt. You see, we came into this area in a 3-wave pullback and then just chopped around, actually. Now, my view in the last updates was that we haven't bottomed yet. And that's kind of still my view, and that's also still what we actually see here on this time frame, yeah? Why do we see that? Well, we see it because so far there hasn't been any impulse, no upside move, lower highs even, okay? So basically it's just chopping around in a corrective structure. And again, we're in a 4th wave, possibly in a B wave of a 4th wave. Mess, just another word for mess, okay? Or just an explanation for what a mess looks like. But it's trying to form a low, and it's probably just working on the B wave for now. Now, it seems to be a weekend during which we're actually working here on several. I need to correct this, by the way. I just see that right now. There's an error in the wave count, you could say, but it doesn't change much. But on the weekend, some of these coins are trying to form corrective rallies in B waves. So my view there hasn't really changed. And the market might also here be in this B wave. And the resistance area is between $80.68 and $19.92. Could we have bottomed already? Yes, but based on the price action right now, I have no evidence for that. Rather, a higher B wave would be welcome, though, because if then the C wave down happens, there's a better chance we actually find support before we break below $16.08. As I said, $16.08 is support. Already communicated to our members earlier today that we are likely going to get here one more high, or at least the wave count shows one more high. But there's actually an error in the wave count, so I've got it as an ABC structure, and then the C wave itself is an ABC. That's not right. I wanted to label this as a WXY, so... Okay, so WXY, and then the Y wave is an A, B, C, and the C wave is 1, 2, 3, 4, might get one more high. It could still extend higher, of course. I mean, maybe it's something else here, but for now, I assume this is a corrective rally, which could extend. again, the higher the B wave, the better actually, and the more supportive of my bullish thesis, because then in any pullback afterwards, there's a higher chance to hold support. And again, those support areas are boundaries to keep the current scenario alive. And I'd like it to get to $19. That would be ideal. I mean, maybe 1868 is next resistance, but this is just here on the nano level. Overall, what is important is that we're holding above $16.08. So yeah, that's how I see at the moment the link chart. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, I invite you to follow us on X for additional updates. What we are covering here on our channel are additional tips from an Elliott wave point of view, chart analysis. We build a community here. You can discuss with the community. It's a bit more interactive than YouTube. You get additional video updates, like Ondo was covered today here, for example. So check it out if you're interested. We'll see you over there. Bye-bye.